Do 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 do. Doodly doo doo doodly doo doo doo. Hello, guys. Got two watching. I wonder if one's the troll. The big old bad troll. All she has to do is mind her own business, and everybody would be happy. I think everybody on YouTube would be happy. Nobody likes her. Gotta get some silver, touch up the bumper. Yeah, and I'll pull them off and pull it off and paint it. I could do that too. I could do that too. Anybody else is welcome here. Come in. I don't want no trolls. Don't need no freaking drama in here no more. Yep. This is who I think it is. Why don't you go and mind your own business? If you're the troll. If you're not the troll, you're welcome here. Because there's nothing here for you. Oh, one thumbs up. That's a good thing. You're not the troll. Thank you very much. We got 4 in here now. Yep. It went from really nice weather yesterday to cool today again. Not snowing, but it's a cool morning. So I actually got my wife's car, the interior cleaned up on it yesterday. So headed out in the yard and had a light jacket on and just going to town cleaning it up and got the interior done because it was getting pretty trash from the winter time here. So, yep. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome as always. Yep. I got to. I'm just kind of talking to you guys and cleaning on this because, yeah, that's all there is to do, you know. I was going to upload a video and I stopped it. I paused it because I can't live stream and do uploads or do live streams. Not with our internet here. In town we can because we got fiber optic, but supposedly they're going to have it here pretty quick and that'll be all good. Okay, it's just hello, everybody. It's just coming in. Thanks for coming in. Yep, thanks for coming in. Hello, my friend. That's fine. All right. You know what? We don't need trolls in here. Hit the road. You're permanently banned. Don't even try to troll me, guys. Cause I don't. You won't get to me. All it'll do is get you blocked. So, yep, yep. So if you come in here and try to troll me like that, all it does is get you permanently banned from the channel. And the time you spent writing that stupid arse message, you gave me a view, so you helped my channel out. So, yep. Yeah, sometimes they're idiots. As you know, if you've done live streams on here as much as I have, you know that sometimes people can be idiotic. You know what it is? It's kids. They do use computers to do their schoolwork now, and they'll have a tab running like YouTube in the background while they're in school. You know, they're not really getting a proper education, so it's usually what it is. It's kids being stupid. Yeah, basically. Well, I was only kidding with you. You know that because you kind of egged me on. I know. I was only kidding with you. I know you're not. But yeah, they are bored fools. I honestly think the gal that come in here, whatever that gal is a troll. So I know it was. Well, you kind of egged me on, you know. But I think that gal that's in here is a troll too. To be honest with you, because usually that type stuff shows up here, and the trolls come in. Uh, yeah, I think the other two that aren't modded were actually trolls. So I just keep an eye out for them because unless a young lady's really into RC cars, why would they come here? You know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand people. You'd be surprised how these mirrors work. This truck's been laid down and all that, and these mirrors have never broke off. But they're really flexible. You can see them right there. So, well, you did. You kind of just put it there, and I had to do something about it. Yeah, usually when they come in like that, if I don't catch them, you can do it. If somebody comes in here being stupid, you got my permission. You go to the right of their name, you'll see three things, and you go down there, and one says hide user from this channel. You just click on there, and that'll ban them for life. I don't usually if they're banned, I don't remove take that away either. So, yep, yeah, just don't screw with the people in here. But it is funny. They don't realize they write that silly stuff right in the chat. If they want to troll you, what they should do, I'm gonna give them some advice. If they want to troll you, what they should do is not come to your channel because you're not giving that channel views, and you know that would do that channel more harm than good. So just a suggestion, just don't come into a channel if you want you guys out there learn how to be trolls. Don't go to somebody's channel because you're hurting them more by not being there than if you come in there and write something silly because you write the silly stuff. And you know what ends up happening? We get views and watch hours from it. You know, that's right. I'm just thought I'd wipe this up while I'm talking. Put some wax on it, clean it up a little bit. Clean the little guy up here. He deserves a little cleanup. But yep, we got 8 in here, 8 watching anyway. We got unlimited in here chit chatting with me. Yeah, that's just a word of advice for the trolls. You wanna really have fun. Don't go to a channel because you give the guy views and watch hours when you come in there and do that stupid stuff. Just a saying. And I'm gonna tell you right now, do not copy or anything of anyone's material on here now, because if they'll pull your channel down, and after so many times, they'll ban your IP address and they won't let you back on YouTube. Now they're cracking down because of people stealing people's contents and causing trouble. So, yeah, best thing you do is just mind your own business and don't take nobody's stuff. Don't even use clippets of it because that's because how copyrights work on here now is your identity and or your video is a copyright strike because you own the channel, and if somebody's using your content or your image on their channel for nefarious reasons, that's a copyright strike, and they will take your channel down. So yep. Oh yeah, yeah. I like scalers because where I live at, that's basically what we got here. That's all I can run, unfortunately, because I don't have. Well, supposedly, I haven't been into it yet. There's a hobby shop in Ludington, downtown Ludington. At some point, I'm going to go up there and check it out. But supposedly, they do RC crawlers and scale stuff there, and I'm gonna go up and check it out at some point, and I'll take my camera with me and ask them if it's okay if I do some, you know, show it, and yeah. But I'm running out of things to clean. I need the snow to go away though. I really do. Um, got this old guy all done. Actually, I like this old truck. I mean, this truck here, if you wanted to, and you're going to a beach, want to go to the beach for the day, and your wife says, "Well, you ain't taking your RC trucks; they're too big." Ta-da! Take this one, and hang out there in the beach and run it in the sand. So yep. Sand rails, yeah. I was thinking of that, but I think my next truck's going to be if I get another one, because we want to go on a trip, and unless people send me trucks to do product reviews or whatever, I am done buying right now. But because we got some big trips planned. We want to go out west. We're going back to Alaska. So I got to watch what I actually spend on my own pocket now. So we can do that. But yeah, ultimately, what I'd like to get is like a high trail, the F-150 high trail. They call it Ranger for some stupid reason. Traxxas high trail, something like that. But I know what would end up happening. That's why I'm holding off, because you buy that truck, next thing you know, I need axle housings. I want to get some different beadlock rims for it, different tires. Next thing you know, 2.2 tires. You know how expensive they can be. Next thing you know, you're sunk, $1,000 into that truck, and you just got it. And that's my trouble, is I can't leave well enough alone. So next thing you know, you're spending all that money. So, yeah, and the drag cars are cool, like the 5 liter Mustang one and all that that they have. But the problem with that is I don't have pavement up here. I don't have a place to use it. I got my approach my driveway. That's only 32 feet wide, so 30 feet wide. So that's not enough room. And it's so yeah. So a truck like that would be useless. A UBT buggy, a truck. The Traxxas one would be cool, but I also heard you're having issues with that truck. So it gets down to, okay, you got all these trucks out there. What do you do? They all got issues, but my issue is I buy something like that. Next thing you know, I'm doing this to it. Building it up. That's why I would do that truck. Would be to, I'd I'd build it up. Skid plates, axles, and put a light kit in it if it doesn't have. I don't even know if it comes with a light kit. I don't think it does. Put a light kit in it and stuff like that. So next thing you know, you got a lot of money sunk into a truck again. So, hey, Blue Jay. Yeah, that's the trouble. You'd have to have a parking lot, and everybody I see that runs them, they take leaf blowers and they blow it. They'll blow the pavement down to make sure it's all clean and dust free as much as possible and all that, just to run an RC car. These, I just put a battery in it, set it on the ground, and go. I can go for. I can charge this up, have this charged up, take an extra battery with me, and go run this thing, and I can be gone an hour with no problem, and that'll give me a whole lot of videos. A video going for an hour with this, I can get 3 or 4 videos. Taking this over on the trails across the street, because I would split it up, but yeah, so it's like, to me these make more sense for me where I'm at. And even like that Jeep where I'm at here, that works great. It's actually a pretty cool little truck to drive as well. So it's not little, it's 6 scale, but you know what I mean. But yeah, drag cars are cool. If I lived in Grand Rapids, I used to race nitro sedan cars and electric sedan cars. I used to do the modified class with it. I actually got a Reedy mod motor still here. The 9-turn or something like that. The thing just screams, but after every run, you got to throw the brushes away and true the armature and put it all back together and put new brushes in every time you raced it. Yeah, that was on pavement, and that was, again, prep pavement. They put a slab down, and they use leaf blowers and make sure the track is cleaned off good. You could put traction compound on your tires. You know, they didn't care, but um, you know, I guess out in California the drag car stuff is big, and then down south, but they got the weather for it where I'm at. I don't have it. Yeah. Well, you got to know how to set them up, you know. And I haven't been my nitro sedan car. Basically, the way it was set up, it had very little or no suspension. That's how it was made, you know. How it was done. I had it sprung really heavy. The differentials, I'd run 10,000 weight diff fluid in them to stiffen up the diffs and everything else in it. And but the cars nowadays, you know, like you buy the slash drag cars and all that, you got to know how to set them up. And the thing is, to me, it'd be cool if Traxxas would make a um, like a slash type car, but have a solid rear axle in it and have independent in the front. Make it more scale, you know, rather than having a independent rear end in them. You know, I think that would be cool. You know, if they, you know, Mustangs didn't. The new Mustangs are independent rear ends in them, but the earlier ones, like the one that the X body or the Fox body that they have, they had a straight axle in it. You know, they'd build it, done it with a straight axle. It'd be cooler because then you could figure out how to tune it. You know, rather than four in. You know, they just basically took a slash buggy and truggy or what you want to call it, and put a car body on it and put a set of slicks on the back. So, yep. Hello, Andy. I had a drift car. I had a oh my god, what manufacturer was it? I had a drift car, and it come with the drift ring. I also had a rally car. The rally car was kind of cool. I had a drift car and it had the drift rings on it, and it was kind of cool. But that's indoor in the wintertime. They had an area. It was a really smooth track, and it was kind of cool. But I don't know. I got bored with it, so I just I ended up selling that. I sold the rally car. Tamiya made a Mini Cooper front wheel drive car, and I still got wheels and tires here for it. Um, and we used to race them on the tracks. They were quite fun. We were on the stock class, but yeah, maybe I'd make this into a drift Bronco. How's that? There, get brave. Oh, ain't gonna do it, is it? There it is. There you go. Get brave. We'll set her up here. There you go. Truck hauling a truck. But yeah, it was very difficult. I put the drift rings on there and I was always spinning out. I finally would get the hang of it, but I wasn't like the other, I couldn't do it like the other guys. I don't know, my hand eye coordination was terrible with it. You know, you got to have a little bit of that. And the problem with it is, they were going around the track and they were doing really well and with them. And I was going around the back. I was just sliding, spinning, hitting the walls, the barriers, and everything else. I looked stupid out there, so I said, I'm done with this stuff, and I got rid of it. I can't remember who made that drift car I had. Um, I built it from a kit, put a motor in it, and all the other stuff in it. So electronics, speed control, yeah. But I could do race nitro sedan. I was fairly good at that, and I would do that every Saturday with my buddy. My buddy ended up dying. He got mesothelioma, and that I used to race with, and he died of cancer. So, um, I pretty much got out of it after that because me and him always raced together, and you know, we load up our pit bags and our cars, and we go over there and have fun. I was facing the wrong way. Yeah, well, there you go. I'd still be facing the wrong way. So, yeah, that's funny though. I'd be facing the wrong way. Exactly. Got 7 watching. If you're new to my channel, guys, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, future updates, as well as like the stream. And help me get to, I want to get 10K. That's my goal. 10K, then we'll go from there. And I'd like to, by the end of April, be there. And I think I can do it according to analytics. I just got to get everybody on board and help me out as much as possible. So, yep. Um, if you're out there trolling me, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. That way you know when I'm on and you can come here and, you know, troll me. So, yeah. Yeah. He was a good friend. I knew him for 20 years, and I actually gave him some cars, brand new cars. I just give them to him, and stuff like that. If he needed parts, I'd get him parts and wouldn't charge him for it, and stuff like that. And he was that type of friend. And I went to his funeral, and it was hard. The cancer it was just so quick. I talked to him. Uh, I got to where I wasn't seeing him as much. That's a big trouble. I went over one day and talked to him. I said, "Well, you got to come up north, check out the house. We just got the house. This is in 2010." And he said, "I can't because I have cancer." And I'm going, "Oh shit!" I used to go there all the time, sit there and have coffee with him and his wife, and his dad is gone now, and stuff like that. And yeah, it was hard. Yeah, cancer does suck. Yeah, yeah. Well, I thank you, Andy, for that. I do try to. I, I give I my knowledge. I've been in the RC car stuff for years. Actually, I've raced. I've done the Thunder National Monster Truck RC shows. I raced. I had Traxxas Revos and T Maxes and Savages and trucks like that. I had a conversion. I took a Savage and put a 26 motor, point 26, 2.6 motor in it anyway, big block motor. And I I used to do them. I took a Traxxas T Max off a jump ramp, and it was like 30, 40 feet in the air, and I hit the landing ramp with it on the edge and bent the frame in half and took it home that night. And next day I had it all rebuilt, and I was back down there running it the next day. So I tried. I done that. I raced nitro sedan. I did fifth scale buggies. I've done stadium trucks. I had a um, I had a Losi Triple XS buggy. I raced indoor. I had a associated buggy. I raced electric sedan mod class. I raced. That was a hard class because I had a little armature lathe, and when I get done running the car, I'd pull the motor, bring it in. Those motors get hot as crazy. They get hot. You could almost cook on them. And pull it in, take the motor out of it, um, pull it down, put the armature in the lathe, and true the armature up. Throw a new set of brushes and springs at it. Give her a little bit of lube here and there, and put it back together and put it back in the car. And they were timeable motors, and you'd set your timing where you were, and take it out, and I'd do the next round. In between rounds, pull the motor out of it, do the same thing, turn the armature, and after about 7 or 8 times doing that, the motor was no good. So you throw the motor away, then you go out and buy another one. And the motors weren't cheap. I actually have one of them out in a box out here. It's still brand new, and it would really made them, and they were extremely expensive. So, yep, I did that. I did boats, RC boats. I had a Budweiser Hydro that I ran. It had a 15 in it. It was a cute little boat, and I did that boat. I had tugboats, I had sailboats, RC sailboats. I had what they call a Bristol Bay, which is like a trawler. I had one of them. These are all scale boats. Airplanes, flown airplanes. I had a Nexstar 40 size airplane. I had 3 airplanes that I built. I got one still out here. I actually totaled 4 airplanes. I did that. I had a Thunder Tiger Raptor 90 helicopter, which is had carbon fiber and aluminum and all that. The blades were carbon fiber. I had that. I flew that for a while, and I sold that to a guy. And 2 weeks later, he destroyed it. He crashed it, and it did what they call the wounded chicken, where the motor stayed running and it just beat itself to death. And we ended up throwing it out. He ended up taking all the good out of it. I did helicopters, airplanes. I still do drones. So I've done just about everything in the hobby as far as RC cars. So yeah. You have an RC wheelchair. Is it the one from Big Bang that they used in the show? But yeah, I did that. So I've been in it a while. So but at this point in my life, I like helping people out. If they want to get into it. If they got questions, like a starter truck or whatever. I would. This could be a starter truck, but if you want to do crawling, there's other trucks that would be better than this one. But you know, it's just a matter of what you want to get into. So that's my credentials for RC. Side by sides, ATVs. I worked on them for years. Basically, I'm known for. You watch my main video is trail rides. In the summertime, I do escorted rides. This year, I'm doing the fun run again. I'm trying to get my buddy to bring his unit up here for that. He's retired, and it's a 75-mile ride with ATVs, side by sides, my Ranger, and we go all over Mason, Oceana counties, and they give you a list, and you just head out, and you pay $20 a person, and it goes towards the Wounded Warriors Association that benefits them. So I do that. I'll be doing that again this year, and I did it last year. I had fun, but I'm gonna be doing it with different people this year. The people I did last year, they want to do a lot. Did a lot of flipping road running, and I don't like doing that. So, and I'm boring people because I'm down to one person watching. Oh, it's already been 30 minutes. Usually in the morning I do this for a half hour. So, yep. We got 4. It goes up and down. So if you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you come in here, a couple times, I will. Sometimes they do, because if I was to go and fire my computer up and do this, and say do a live stream. I can do a live stream from my computer, just like I'm doing here, and do a live stream, say, and it will show that I have nobody in there. But if you go to the actual channel and where you can see the stream, because sometimes I do that, and it says, well, it says I got one here, and over there's five. So I really don't know. And well, there's a Big Bang Theory back in the day. One of their episodes. Oh my God, who's this guy? He died a couple years ago. But anyway, he was in a wheelchair. He had ALS, I think it was. But anyway, they made a model of him in his chair, and and they said, "Do you think he'd be offended if we gave it to him or something like that?" And it was kind of cool. This was the RC though. You know what they're doing? You can buy them. These kids' Power Wheel cars. They got some now that are remote controls, so you can actually. This last summer, a guy had one up here, and his little kid was running around. I said, "Boy, he's doing pretty good." And he says, "Yeah, he is, because I'm driving. He's just riding." And he had a controller. It looked like a gaming controller, and he was driving his little kid around in this RC car. I mean, in this Power Wheels. And I'm thinking, man, they got more modern doing that stuff now. So, and I thought it was kind of cool. I stood there for a few minutes, watched him. I thought that kid was really good at driving it, man. He just turning and going all over. Oh, you remember that one? I can't think of who he was. Um, he's made many appearances on the show, but he talked through a computer. But yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, I know you have a wheelchair, um, but it was funny. You know, you got to laugh at life a little bit. You can't always be serious. You know, I don't ask why you're in a wheelchair, but I understand. But it is funny. It was funny. Uh, you can't take life serious all the time. You make the best of what you got and what life deals you. And um, I have a friend of mine. He's got spina bifida, and he's always breaking bones, brittle bone disease. That's something like they call it. And he's in a wheelchair, and he's maybe 4 feet if he was able to stand up, but he doesn't. He can't even stand up. He's in a wheelchair the rest of his life. So, but all he has to do is just fall out of his chair, and he breaks a bone, basically. And so it's but he does RC cars, stuff like that. Stephen Hawkins, that was a guy exactly. And but yep, yeah, he was. Unfortunately, he passed away. I think he's buried back in UK because I think he was British. So I think he's buried back in his home country. But yeah, because his computer voice was never had an accent to it. I'm just kidding. I'm not making fun of people in wheelchairs. Not at all. Life is what's dealt to you. You make the best of what you got. So I have great respect for people that go through life in wheelchairs and everything else, and they have the attitudes, the good attitudes, and everything else. So that impresses me. So they don't want nobody to feel sorry for them or anything like that. I know I got a friend. He's very independent in his chair, and I said, "You want me to give you help?" No, 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 no. I got it. I can do it myself, and he does it. And yeah. So yeah, this is becoming my favorite truck. I think this and the Willys Jeep. I like my Traxxas, but I don't know. The more I sit here and look at this, the more I say I want to I think my first video out with these will be done with this truck. I'm going to take it and I'll do a big run with it. I'll take the backpack with me. I'll take 3 batteries just in case, and we'll do a big run with it. Big walk for me, I should say. But yeah, I did it one day and it was over 5 miles it went. So it'll go that far in a battery pack. So right now my batteries are in storage mode. So yep, all the batteries are in storage mode. I'm gonna have to pull that one out now. Yep, you can see the motor in there when I do that. 35 turn. You look on the back. See that? Turn the light on. See that metal drive shaft right there? I put that in there because it had a plastic. It had a metal shaft with a dog bone in a cup, drive cup, and this thing it wore it out really quick. So I ordered up this drive shaft and I did some custom fitting in there. It goes right to the divorce transfer case. You can kind of see it in there. And I put that shaft in there. And now it's perfect. It works well, everything else. And you can see, kind of see, just ahead of that, there's a nut. And that's how you adjust your slipper clutch right there. That's a slipper clutch for it. And this is a transmission. It's just got a, what do you call those? It's a, oh my God. Anyway, that's the transmission. That right there, that little black thing there. Planetary gear transmission in it. And I was going to take this motor out, put a different motor in it. Then I started looking at the breakdown of this transmission, all the little flipping gears in there. And I said, you know what? I ain't going to do that. I'll run it till it doesn't work no more. Then because I have motors here, till it doesn't work no more, then I will change out the motor. But I ain't going to change the motor out just because in order to get the motor out of this, I got to take the body off. So. Yeah, you mean that, Willys? Yeah, I love that truck. I'll be doing videos with that. I call it missions when I run that. You know, we're doing a mission with Bud and Levine, you know, and I'll do that call missions when I run that. And there's General Patton sitting there. But yeah, the Willys in this one, I think of the two, I like the Willys. They're speed wise, they're about the same. I'm interested in trying it out because I did put new speed control in it. I put the Hobby Wing programmable one in it. So I did change out speed control in it. So all of my big trucks now all run that same ESC now. So this one does, that does, the Traxxas and that one. And I got one truck that's left that doesn't have it. But I don't know. I don't run that truck a lot to where, and the one that's in it seems to work. So yeah. You can see all the wiring. They got a slot here for the battery. You can see it right there. But they want you to use, see, these have hard cases. And they want to use like soft case batteries that'll fit right in there. And I said, no, I want to run all the same kind of batteries in them. So that's what I did. You can see that drive shaft. I put that in there. I actually put that in without taking the body off it. I took the transfer case out, disconnected the front and rear drive shafts, and took the transfer case out of it. And there's enough room to get it in and out. So you can see it right there. Yep. There we go. But, yep. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm down to 2 people. Thanks, Andy, for coming in, whoever else is still here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to back out of here for now. And I'll see everybody 2 o'clock this afternoon. That'll be my next live. Cord Analytics, it's time to go. So I'll see everybody later. Thanks for coming in. Goodbye and God bless. Thanks, Andy, for coming and hanging out with me, talking to me. I appreciate you, man. Bye-bye for now. God bless.